Hi, I'm going to record me searching for school districts that have one-to-one device initiatives, and I'm going to try to talk through it. I have some background knowledge because I've done this before and I know there's these sites. So for my search term, I put one-to-one device initiatives. And here I see this summary of research across 6 states. And I see it's going to be a PDF file. So, okay, I'm familiar with the North Carolina State Education Department. And I'm looking at if this is really what I want. This is a research article, and I just really want more of a list. So, alright, I'm understanding here that there's some in Maine. So I'm going to open up a Word file, and I'm just going to say the Maine, and I'm going to go back, and Michigan, Freedom to Learn. I'm just getting these names so that I could then search these. North Carolina. Let me just do this a little quicker. Sometimes I notice that it doesn't let me copy and paste, or it gives me a message in there. I could actually do it. And let's see, Pennsylvania. I would think this is just kind of really boring, but and these are all, the laptop is actually kind of older stuff. I'm kind of more interested in districts that are going to the iPad route. Yeah, these are all kind of old. They probably have policies, which is what I'm interested in. Okay, there's the 6 states. I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to go back and just look. Southmont, coming this fall. This is a new one. Frankfurt Independent Schools, Nebraska. Let's see. I guess what I would do is write down the names of these places and then search to see if they had different policy manuals, because that's my goal. My goal is policy manuals, and I'm getting a lot of just descriptions of programs, benefits, and let me try something else. I'm going to try Uxbridge Public Schools. This is they're called by different names. A lot of times they turn them into responsible use policies. So let's see what they have. They can have acceptable use policy. Then they have an internet use agreement. So I'm going to take a look at this. And yeah, this is definitely one that I would want. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to put this in a folder for, I'm just going to call it policy work. And let me save it here. So I don't know, that's my strategy. Nothing too exciting. I'm going to look for names of schools and then look for actual policies online and then save them to a file. Here's another one. I think I have to be careful of the dates. It's something I should look at. This looks... actually, it looks like the same one as the other one. Let's see. Look at the Boston Public Schools. I mean, there's a ton. I am going to look at the AUP for grades 9 through 12 because that's what I'm interested in. So I'm going to save this. And I like to name things exactly what they are. So I'm going to put school districts, get rid of that, and I don't know, that's what I'm going to do. Just of Gwinnett County in Georgia. I've heard about that. There's another school district. There's one in Pennsylvania. This is an elementary school one. And I'll see the date it was updated. A lot of times this doesn't have anything. See, here's till 2009, so this is kind of old. I want really, really new stuff. So that's not going to work. How about this? What if I put 2012? Maybe they did some of these. Okay, updates coming, technology, Garden City. Here's another one. So I think that the use of the date is going to help me. And there's also articles besides these actual acceptable use policies. But, oh, there you go. So there's just a ton that I feel like I can use. Revised February 2012 Sandwich Public Schools. I think that's right in the Cape. So I'm going to say this. So that's what I'm going to do.